Hey there guys, this is Robin Hood, and today I am bringing you another episode of Battlefield 3 Armory. This is a series where you guys give me a class setup in the comment section, and the one that is most thumbs up is the one that I use in the next episode. And look in the background at that little bit of server lag there. But last week you guys chose the Famas, and the setup was kind of a troll setup. It was the iron sights, and everyone knows that the Famas's iron sights are absolutely atrocious. So I think you guys' goal was to laugh at me having a miserable time using the Famas, but when you guys gave me this class setup, there was a patch a week away, and that patch is now out, and they said they were not nerfing, fixing the Famas again. Last patch, they nerfed it into oblivion, and it went from one of the best guns to one of the worst, and they tried to balance that out. Now, they didn't change the iron sights, so they still suck, but the Famas, to me, now seems like a viable weapon, because if you guys wanted me to feel terrible, well, the joke's on you, because I absolutely destroyed with this gun, and had a great time using it, and, I'll use a sight, a scope, probably a red dot, but I probably will end up using this weapon more. From the last patch, it still doesn't hold up to, for example, the M16, but what I am running with is a foregrip and a flash suppressor, because this gun does have the highest recoil in the game, and we will go ahead and take a look at those statistics now. So right away you can see that the Famas has an incredible upward recoil compared to other guns. I believe only the G3A3 actually goes beyond that, and the Famas's is 0.35, where the other guns peak out at a 0.2. Same with the recoil to the left, and to the right is an incredible 0.6. So this gun has a ton of recoil, but that is just by itself. So I went ahead and threw a foregrip on there, and this is what happens with that attachment. Now, as you guys probably know, the foregrip reduces side-to-side recoil, and here you can see that leftwards recoil went from 0.35 to 0.249, which is an improvement, and from 0.6 to 0.426 on the right recoil. And then if you go ahead and add the flash suppressor on top of that, which affects the upward recoil, it goes from a 0.35 to a 0.294. So that statistic there is both of them together. You can just take, if you were just using the flash suppressor, the left to right recoil and put it back to the original. But as you can see with these two attachments, although it is still higher than most weapons actually, it makes the recoil manageable. So, as you guys have been watching the background gameplay, you can see I am doing fairly well with the Famas here. And look at that, kill assist 100%. How does that happen? That pretty much means I killed the guy. So, yeah, don't know what that is. But, when I start firing, as you can see there, the muzzle flash and the flash suppressor did help with that, and the recoil makes it so you can't even see what you're shooting at, so you just gotta hope they don't move. So the iron sights, yes, are atrocious and all of that, so I couldn't really do much long range stuff, but since 2 patches ago they changed the magazine size of the Famas from 31 with a round in it when you reload, or 30 to 25 or 26, depending on whether you reloaded with a round in the chamber. And those loss of 5 rounds does actually affect the gun a lot. It is surprising how much so, especially since it has the fastest fire rate of any assault rifle. But that fire rate allows it currently. I find it, if you put these two attachments on, and I wasn't even using a scope, I could full auto at a decent range and just drop people quickly. So, it's, to me, is looking like, I haven't tried it with a scope yet since the last patch, but since they repatched it again, it looks like a viable option again. And it doesn't seem to be, it wouldn't work long range like it used to, so it doesn't seem super overpowered. It seems like they finally might have gotten it to fit in. And like I said, I haven't tried it with a scope, but I really enjoyed using this weapon. I was tearing it up, and you're seeing clips from 2 games, the Grand Bazaar and Damavon Peak. I jumped into Team Deathmatch because I did not want to have to try to arm objectives and rush with those iron sights and such, where, your team is really counting on you. Plus, in Team Deathmatch on a map like this is where the gun can excel, the medium to close range, preferably close range with these iron sights, but that fast fire rate is incredible, and, close range, you can hip fire and just destroy people. So I really enjoyed using this weapon, and I would not recommend you guys do it without a scope unless you want a challenge, but or a sight, depending on what you want to call it. But if you guys want a challenge, then go ahead and try it, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you put a red dot on here, I feel like it would be a fun gun to use. The only drawback is, like I said, the recoil. I don't know about putting a heavy barrel on here. Might not be that smart. You'd want to stick more close range with this weapon. And besides that, suppressor, doesn't really help. I really think you want to drop the recoil. At least use a foregrip. This is a gun where you do want to use that on, if not a flash suppressor with that. Now, another major drawback to this weapon is its reload time. It has the longest reload time of any assault rifle, and that coupled with the fastest fire rate is not a very good combo, because you're putting out more rounds than other people would be with a different gun faster, and you obviously, because of that, have to reload a lot, and the smaller magazine size. So I would actually recommend dropping, I forget which slot it goes into, but either, I believe it's the flash suppressor, not sure, and getting extended mags if you really wanted to use this gun in very close and intense situations. But otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I actually had fun using that weapon, but if you like that, please subscribe for more and post a comment with the next class you would like to see me use. Thank you guys for watching.